Welcome to part two. Just waiting for Andy to click on. Shouldn't be long. Oh, here he is. Aberdeen Andy. How are you doing, Aberdeen Andy?
Good, thanks, Ross. All good.
All right. What do you think to Campbell-Hatton then?
I got a decision, but I just seen a minute or two of the last round, and the guy was putting it on him against the ropes anyway. So I don't know if it was like that all the way through. It looked like he was getting pummeled, wasn't he?
It's 13 and 0, and he's nowhere near an area belt, pop, pop, bang. So that
No,
means when he's doing that, anybody else who's like 9, 10, 11 and now, if you put it on them and say, when you're going to fight for an area belt, they're going to say, well, we're not
yeah,
ready yet. Campbell-Hatton ain't ready yet, and we're not ready yet. It sets a
no.
precedent for people to just pad records out now. That's
He
the
might not be ready after 40 fights.
right.
He might not be ready after 40 fights for an area belt. Might just be the way it is.
400.
Eh?
Chris
Too
Medley's
much.
Chris Smedley's got amateurs in his gym at Sheffield that would punch Campbell-Hatton upside down. Punch him upside down. Eddie Hardy punched him upside down from Doncaster in amateurs. Eddie Hardy put hands on him, smashed him up. We were like that after. It's a true story.
He's had more gifts than anybody when it comes to decisions, isn't he?
He's had more gifts than Melania Trump.
Uh, if he can hang on to the end of any fight, he'll get a decision. He could be getting dropped 5 times, and feel like when was it OJ Abrahams was fighting. What's his name? Um, I forget his name. Jeff McCreesh, and I think he dropped Jeff McCreesh 2 or 3 times. It was only like a 6 round fight, and Jeff McCreesh still got a decision.
Campbell
That was a joke.
Campbell-Hatton is the Sven Otka of Manchester.
Ain't nobody beating him.
Right? I thought you'd have
Well,
had Ultratech on tonight, actually. Ultratech's not bad, is he, on live? Quite funny. It's best to put
right,
Ultratech on YouTube, but turn the volume down. Put
right.
sorry, put the boxing on, turn the volume down, and put Ultratech on that because that's it. But because I've got you and I can't do that tonight, I think that's better
Right.
than listening to that lot. I mean, you've got David
Yeah.
A there, right, hanging about DAZN for crumbs, Saudi crumbs.
Yeah.
Bellew, all the liquors will be there tonight, I can assure you. Sam Jones, you'll be there, won't you, Sam?
Like anteaters, eh? Anteaters.
You've got Johnny Fisher's dad walking around with a tray of burgers. Derek's with a tablecloth over him. KFC sliders on him, big white socks.
Who's he promoting now? Five Guys or how many other guys?
Derek Warches, Aura. Here we've got a man here with 13 losses, talking like Scooby Doo. 14 November, and Saudis are basing their future around him promoting shows for them. You not only in boxing. It's like Don King, only in America. Well, only in boxing. Pop, pop, bang.
That's it. That's all Derek needs now is a Don King hairstyle.
Well, you know why Don King used to grow his hair, don't you? Do you know why he used to grow it?
No.
To hide the horns on his head.
Oh,
Is the devil.
he was the devil, eh? The
Is
devil.
the devil. Tim Witherspoon told Dennis that, because Dennis flew him over, didn't he, till he got rid of Tim Witherspoon. He lived in one of Dennis's dad's houses.
He was training somebody over here for a while, wasn't he, Witherspoon?
He trained, I think he trained Clinton Woods at one point.
Ah.
Clinton Woods at one point, yeah.
He was a good fighter, Tim Witherspoon. I liked him. He made a kind of comeback. Was he late 30s? He made a comeback and he beat Jorge Gonzalez, was it? And he had a few other good wins at the time, but he was trying to get a Tyson fight, but they wouldn't. Couldn't
Listen,
get
mate,
it, could he? But
he's a ponce. He's a ponce. All right, he's a ponce, mate. That's what he is, a ponce. He didn't turn up at Dennis's dad's celebration of his life, because they never buried Dennis's dad, did they, or cremated him? They
all right,
no, they froze his body, didn't they? And flew it out to Michigan in America until they find a cure. It's one of them big tub things, isn't it?
cryogenic, yeah,
If you Google cryogenic, if you Google Dennis Hobson and put frozen, you'll get a thing of his dad up and it'll come in. It were on front pages, Daily Mail, and also a
right,
person from Britain to be cybernetically frozen, and they flew
yeah, cryogenic, is
yeah, something like that. They flew him over to Michigan. I was there when he died.
it?
They
Right,
came in an estate car, and they came into Barbara and Dennis' dad's house. They opened the big casket thing full of ice, put him in it, and then put a pipe in it, and did something. Where it's all on Google if you look. And then the throat
yeah,
thing, and he's over there. I mean, they could find a cure in 500 years, couldn't they?
yeah.
But when he comes back, he's still going to be 82 in it. So I don't know.
Feel like a time traveler,
Well, that's what he wanted.
eh?
That's what he wanted. So there's always that possibility that it can come back. But
Yeah,
personally, I think stuff like that's a scam.
yeah.
Fine.
Somebody's making money out of it somewhere, eh?
Well, if people think I'm bullshitting, Google Dennis Hobson Senior, Frozen, and then it's all there, the story and the
Yeah,
date and that. But now Tim Witherspoon, Ponce, Dennis has done
right.
thousands, Ponce.
Nah, it's disappointing to hear that.
We were working
I
at a
thought you
golf place down here as a meet and greet, live in 300 quid a week, ex heavyweight, 2-time heavyweight champion at world, meet and greet in pub and living on like some on golf course, some little place, bungalow or something like that was his job. I mean, and it's a bit like Joe Lewis, isn't it? He were a
yeah,
meet and greeter in Bellagio Hotel
Vegas.
in Vegas.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Sad, eh?
it's awful, isn't it?
He got humped for tax, didn't he, Joe Lewis? And some
Joe
promotional deal and that.
Tim
Everybody was
Witherspoon got screwed by
leeching it.
Don King, but he settled out $250,000. Still ended up with no. So what's he doing with his dough?
Aye,
Pop, pop, bang.
crazy, yeah. There's a lot of poverty in America as well. People, healthcare and that. If anybody needs healthcare, if you can't afford it, you'll die in the gutter, basically. Yeah, it's shocking, eh?
Their problem, isn't it? They need
Yeah,
to come to England, don't we? But look at NHS. It's a joke. Look at me. I have to go private. I've got to go private at the end of the month again. It's not cheap, is it?
yeah. NHS is deliberately underfunded, though, to make it look not fit for purpose, eh?
Then I went to this doctor's over here in Wickersley, right? Went in there. You can bring it up, aren't you, at 8:30 in the morning? I thought, I'll go up. Went up, goes in. Oh, I can get you in at 4 o'clock. It was 4 o'clock. I want to see somebody now. Oh, we'll go A&E. Oh, no, I'm not going to have a queue in age as well. We'll see you later then. So I went back hours later after work. They went, oh, yeah, you need to go A&E. I went, I said,
It's disappointing.
you might as well go out of our surgery.
Yeah,
Send you out hours. You can go to Regency in Doncaster. Send you there and bang on a weekend.
NHS,
Try and get a
NHS,
see me week. Listen, mate, NHS are a joke. I terrorised them in the hospital where was it now? Bury. They moved me to call that Oldham. Terrorised them because they didn't have a clue what they were doing. Nobody knows what they're doing, and they're overrun, aren't they? They're running around like blow
yeah,
ass flies. Nobody knows what they're doing.
yeah,
Dibs, straight dibs. NHS, mate. So I ain't got no time for them.
yeah,
Dentists, a Div sent me crackers. I went, do you know what? I might as well pay out and get them done. Then go there. The joke, mate. NHS is on its knees, but it's only been going since 1947, and it's more or less
yeah.
now, isn't it?
It's underfunded. Eh? My missus works for it. Eh? She's a nurse, and it's disappointing the way it's going. I
You
think
got
I think to be honest with you, we're a bit luckier up here. Eh? It's not quite as bad up here.
well, there's
I've
nobody
got
lives at where you live, is there? It's a big empty country, isn't it? Who wants to live up
underpopulated.
there with all you sweaty socks? Like Australia, big and empty.
wait till we come down to Doncaster and drink all your whiskey.
Listen, mate, there's all your lot on Granby Estate in my village, mate. Up
Is
there,
it?
they came down after World War II, didn't they, to work in pits.
Yeah.
Drank the village dry in the first month. No beer. It's true, my granddad told me. He says when all the Scottish workers came down, they used to go to pits. They go 6 while 2 shift, and then they go for afternoon session and stay till about 10 at night. After shift, they'd have a couple before 2 o'clock, and then they'd go at 10 o'clock for last ends. And then
Yeah.
night shift, well, they were out all day, weren't they? At night shift, then they'd go get a few hours keep, then go to work. Everything's
Hardcore.
around boozing. It's like you in there. Look. Is that what happens when you're born as a Scotsman? They say, right, you're going to be a boozer. Call
That's
that
it.
your house there. What's all that about?
That's all vodka. Like. That's
I
quality
remember,
vodka.
in the 70s, I remember going to somebody's house and then going home. My mum said, did you like stopping at your friend's house then? I went, yeah. I goes, you know what, mum? She goes, what? I goes, they drank beer in house. My mum went, did you hear that cocker to me dad? My dad went, what? They went, alien house at that Guizick's house. Alien house, they call it. My dad went, what? Boozing in house, are us? They went, yeah, they were boozing all night. My mum went, because they were like frowned upon. Now what you've got now, right?
You can't afford to go to the pub.
People round here walking around with jammers on, with a can of mesh in hand. Not just boozing in the house, mate. You're spilling into the fucking street. I remember if you did all that back then, you at least drank it out of a brown paper bag, didn't you? We're at bus stops now. We're not just talking Scottish people. We're talking everybody. People taking the kids to school. Go on, I'll see you at 3 o'clock, little Johnny. What's happened to society, mate?
Breaking down.
Breaking down. I said to my kids, at that bed. We're going up to Cuckle Golf Club. We're going to find some golf balls. It's like treasure.
Treasure hunt.
Took them. Oh, they're nearly roaring, mate. How much longer? Like that. I said, look, there's an orange one there. There's an Illuminous ball. It didn't mean shit, mate. It didn't mean shit. You know what
Used
I
to
mean?
be able to collect them and sell them to golfers, eh?
Like
When I was young.
kicking them all the way down old Edlington Hill. That's what I feel like doing, mate. Kicking them. Like slugs. They don't want to do anything. Sit on them iPads. What to eat with it? They don't
The
eat
zombie
meals, do
generation.
they? You put your meal
No,
on. You're a kid, you come in, what's for tea? Frey Bentus with mash and beans. You eat it. You won't go like that. I want a McDonald's. What?
no.
Eddie dinner, mate, that'd have been in 70s, wouldn't it? Dad there with
That's
pit
it.
belt on and pit vest. Carving little chicken on a Sunday, proud as punch. Listen, mate, kids nowadays don't know they've got it born.
That's
Honestly,
it.
Andy, I swear to God. Tell me a kid now that ain't fat at that age now. They're not just fat, they're obese, aren't they, kids now? Have you
Yeah.
seen going to school? See the size of it. Do you know average kid, 13-year-old now is a 32 waist. That's a
Jeez.
man's waist, that.
They're
32
all
waist, average kid.
you have classrooms full of rolling brownings, eh?
There's every class is full of bro. This is why they don't have school teams no more. There's no football nets and any pictures. There's nobody to play anyway, would they? Because they're all on playing football on the
And the PlayStation or Xbox.
PlayStations and all that, and whatever is it, Ataris? Do they have Ataris now?
I think it's Xbox. My young lad's got an Xbox, eh?
Xbox.
But he goes out running about and does football training and goes to the gym quite a lot and swims as
That's
well.
good,
Eh?
isn't it? Well, good.
He's healthy.
Well done to him. Well done
Yeah.
to him.
I got my gym membership. I had to encourage him quite a bit to go, but once he started going, he's like become addicted to it and he's going a
Jim
lot.
Gilberter.
Bannatyne's.
Yeah, there's one over here in Bramley.
It's all right, like.
Kitchen goes there. It's all right.
Yeah.
Jim
Richard, I
pool and that.
I just use the pool, pool and a sauna, maybe.
He's in Germany, Richard. He's got a big contract at a factory in Germany. He's out there on his Todd, though.
He's a good guy, Richard. I like Richard.
Yeah, he's just
Here's big Johnny Fisher, round one.
one
Just coming out round one now.
start.
Oh, he's putting on this boy, whoever this one. Oh, this could be over early, I think. Oh, he's got the boy doing already.
I'll spoil it if I watch it.
Oh,
It
it's a
should
big guy. He's fighting, but he's been down already.
be arms.
First one.
God.
Oh, he's just coming out launching at him now.
Oh, he's playing to the crowd,
Oh.
Johnny, isn't he?
He is. He
The
is. This is.
Romford Bull.
He's charging the night anyway.
Can you imagine them at end now? Are they going to be eating Chinese in dressing room or burgers? Which do you think it's going to be?
It'll be burgers, I think.
Did you see
They'll,
that
they'll,
earlier? That earlier with Russ Gerrard, Vidal Riley's one of his team. Did you see that?
yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got no time for these because he's like old school, isn't he, Ross?
Aye, he sounded like a good old school guy.
Oh my God, what's happened to boxing, Andy? Andy, what's happened to boxing, Andy? Tell me, mate. Tell me where
Aye,
we're going here with, Andy. Where we're going here with? It's
it's,
WWE.
it's becoming somewhat. It's becoming farcical.
Who do you think Big Meech is going to fight after he's dusted Robert Hilarious tonight inside one round?
I don't see it being Wilder straight away. Anyway, I think that's going to be next year, February, March before that happens. So it's going to be somebody else gets slotted in. But it's not going to be anybody dangerous, is it? It's can't risk it. It's not going to be Andy Ruiz, is it? If he comes in shape, he could he could cause trouble.
I can't decide
Could
what
be.
car to buy, Andy.
Sorry.
Can't decide what car to buy. I've done my head in with Auto Trader today. I've done my own head in.
Aye.
Trying to pick.
Back to America, I think. I would go back to America if I was you.
I've had enough of it. I want some economical, cheaper on tax, and slow. Because if I get something that's like that other thing, I'll just end up totaling it. Or big.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want something practical. But have you seen price of golfs? Gone
No,
through the roof,
mental, eh?
haven't they? 68 plate golf, 14 bags with 95 on clock, just a bog standard 1.6
Aye.
ocean.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
That's mental, eh?
5-year-old golf, 14 bags, Hazeldeans. Used to be bang on them. I believe.
Yeah.
They've gone through roof, haven't they? Prices.
I used to have a Civic diesel. It was mega cheap to run. It was free road
What, on
tax.
the Civic?
Yeah, it was a 64 plate diesel. You could probably get one as late as a 66. It'll be free road tax. Get a diesel sport or something. Quite nice for the black wheels.
I want an 18 plate or upwards or something. I
Yeah.
don't want to go backwards. But I don't know. But do
Yeah.
you know what? Do you know what we're looking at? Mitsubishi Colt. I don't
Oh,
know
aye.
why. No, it was a 57 plate with 37 on clock. I was looking at it. I thought 2.5 bags. It's not bad that. It's reliable, but I just couldn't
Yeah.
see in it. I get piss ripped out of me in it. But I think they're
Aye.
practical, aren't they? Good
Aye.
economical car. But
Just the parts prices are,
huh?
as long as you, just the parts prices are expensive. If you
Wait for
need parts.
Frank. Frank, what are you doing? Are you getting me one? Oh, what, Frank? Frank spots them because he's ex-engineer, he's a mechanic.
Right.
Spots the good cars. But he goes away in a couple of weeks so with Peter Fiore to France. So I hope that he's going to spot me one, but we'll see. But you know what? I'm off cars. They're just pieces of tin, aren't they, really?
Yeah. As long as it gets you from A to B and keeps going, it doesn't let you down. That's all you want, really.
What would you say he weighs it? Ring here, Johnny Fisher. Big stiff.
Was he about 18 stone, 18 and a half stone, is he?
I think he's media trained well because every time I see him on an interview, it's yes sir, no bag, no, yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full, sir. And then he tried to
Yeah.
and get any controversy out of him about Conor Ben or Tyson Fury. He just says the pal and he's got splinters in his arsehole, isn't he? So I'm
Aye.
really off him at the moment. I'm not off because he's not his own man. He's like a walking, talking matchroom cyborg, isn't he?
Yeah. Programmed robot.
Yeah, he's Eddie's little pet robot. But
The guy he's fighting must be well over 20 stone by the looks of him.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
He's coming back into it again. Aye. Cyborg, he's had the Eddie chip fitted.
What?
He's had an Eddie Hills chip fitted in his head.
Did you see Eddie's hair after his 5 kilometre run today?
I don't know.
You see his
Is it getting
hair?
a bit ragged? Is it getting ragged?
No, it's not.
He's look,
That's got to be a wig, that, isn't it? You think?
aye. It's okay for hurricane winds, but not no running.
Maury's wigs are tested against hurricane winds, but our Eddie's.
I seen Frotch digging him out on that as Murray's wig. I seen.
Right, doesn't it? Well, it is a wig, isn't it? It's
It's
only
there's something
tongue
going
in
on
cheek.
there. Isn't it?
Tongue in cheek, though, with Carl. He don't mean nothing about it. It's quite dry, actually. And
It's quite funny. A lot of folk. A lot
listen,
of folk.
mate, he's clocked the game, though, hasn't it, Cobra?
He knows the crack.
You know, he's building skyscrapers in Nottingham.
Is he?
Yeah, him and his partner, this company is working with building
All right.
skyscrapers, mate, affordable housing and that. He's having it off, isn't he?
Good on him.
Hey,
Good on him. He's doing well.
only started out with a terrace, didn't he? Renting a terrace out, and look where he's built it into. That's good, that, isn't it?
It's good. Self-made man.
Yeah. It's pity you didn't get that Calzaghe fight, though, kid, isn't it? That'd have been a good fight, that one.
That'd have been good. It's when you think all the fights that could have been and we never saw.
Well, I was going to see Fury against Joshua.
Could be another Bo Lewis, Riddick Bowe Lewis, Ricky Hatton and Junior Witter. That would have been Witter would have stood him in his head, I think.
Hatton didn't want that. Hatton didn't want that. Bottled it.
Didn't know any part of that, did it? That
When
would have burst his bubble at the time.
when Dennis had Hatton, they didn't want it then, and they didn't want it when Hatton was world champion. No, they didn't want it. Junior Witter can count himself, and Dominic Ingle, they can count themselves very, very, very unlucky that they didn't get that fight, but they went about it in the wrong way. Wrong way. But they were never going to put Ricky Hatton near anybody that were dangerous until he got to the big dough, you know, the Mayweather Pacquiao and all that. Which is a shame for Witter, but he didn't really do a ticket, did he? But horrible.
Yeah, he was frozen out, wasn't he?
But there was a period where he was red hot and he was stopping people.
Yeah, I seen him fight Zab Judah in Glasgow.
Glasgow, yeah, Mike Tyson had like one of Lou Savary's, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mike Tyson undercard, and it was probably one of the better fights of the night. I would say. There was no PA system. There was something dodgy went on with that. So we're sitting there with binoculars and just to see who was on. You know, we're in the football stand, so it was quite a bit away. But I thought Witter gave a good account of himself against Abdullah that night. Probably with a bit more confidence and experience, he might have caused an upset, but lost on points, I think, didn't he?
He might have done.
I think Robin Reed was fighting Silvio Branco that night as well.
He got beat.
Got beat on points. Yeah.
I'm going to watch that tonight after I've watched boxing.
What's that?
White
Lightning. Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds about bootlegging.
Right. That's what he was doing in Smokey and the Bandit as well, wasn't it? Bootlegging.
Big over there, isn't it? Bootlegging, isn't it? In America, yeah.
Yeah. I like Burt Reynolds. He just passed away recently, didn't he?
Yeah, good actor, mate. Good actor. What a week.
Deliverance is a good film as well, isn't it?
Yeah. He didn't go to Maury's, though, did he?
No. He had his wig sewed onto his cowboy hat, didn't he?
Yeah. Nick Manners, though. I hope you're well, Nick Manners. I'll send me best. Hope you're well, lad. Watching boxing. Pop, pop, bang. Right, I'm going to get off, Andy, and I'm going to watch this debacle and then rinse it after and then watch White Line. I might do a video after. I don't know. We'll see. Probably beat morning.
Got my mate Bruce coming down in a wee bit. He's coming down to watch the big fight, so I'll have a few more of these.
Oh, it's not Bruce Forsyth, is it?
No.
Well, listen, you take care. Thanks for coming on, Andy. You've been a real tonic. You make me laugh. You've got a dry sense of humour.
I'll catch up with you tomorrow.
Thank you to everybody for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment, because when you subscribe and you press the notification button, You get your Pokey Fix straight to your phone. It saves you complaining to me in emails. Pop, pop, man. Peace out.
Good man.
All right, see you, mate.
Take care.